Welcome to day 10 of Let's Get Exam Ready, and today we are continuing to look at the sociocultural approach and the second topic, cultural origins of behaviour. This topic can be broken down into two subtopics, and the focus is all about culture. The first subtopic is the influence of culture on behaviour and cognition. You don't need to worry about focusing on the difference between behaviour and cognition. It's likely in an exam question you'll be able to look at either. So don't feel that you have to have studies that look at both behaviour and cognition separately. We've got examples here of the influence of culture on behaviour and cognition. So we've got conformity for behaviour, and then we've got decision making and memory for cognition. You'll see we have the term cultural groups in black here to highlight that this can only be asked as a short answer question. Cultural groups are characterised by different norms. So any study that you have that talks about culture can be used for a short answer question about cultural groups. Second subtopic of cultural dimensions is also asking you to think about the cultural origins of behaviour. And for this question, we must focus on Hofstede's concept of cultural dimensions. We don't need to look at all of them. You can just select one. So individualism, collectivism is an example of one cultural dimension. And there's been lots of research that looks at the differences between individualistic cultures and collectivist cultures. So again, we can look at conformity, we can look at decision making, we look at memory. We don't have to look at all three. Two would be sufficient as long as you're able to use these studies to help you explain the origins of behaviour when using the concepts of individualism and collectivism. For research methods, we can select anything from this table because research methods will be asked at the topic level, not the subtopic levels. So a research methods question is going to ask you about cultural origins of behaviour and the methods that are used to investigate this topic. Same for ethics, that will again not be asked at the subtopic level, it will be asked at the topic level. So think about the studies in general when we look at cultural origins of behaviour. Any other studies from this table can be used to discuss ethical considerations which are relevant to our investigation into cultural origins of behaviour. Here is some example of short answer questions and essay response questions. Planning out your responses to potential questions is a great form of active revision. Tomorrow we finish paper 1 with the last topic from the sociocultural approach. See you tomorrow for more expert insights.